Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So welcome to chapter 1 matter. Okay, so in this video I'm going to discuss chapter 1.1 atoms and molecule, specifically learning outcome 1.1a only. Okay, by the end of this lesson you should be able to write isotopic notation. Alright, so let us start with the introduction. Okay, first thing you should know the definition of matter. Okay, so matter is anything that occupies space and has mass. Okay, so the keyword here is occupies space and has mass. So anything yang obey these two rules here, that means we can say that that thing is a matter. Okay, for example, air, water, animals, trees, atoms, and anything that has mass and occupies space is called matter. Okay, matter may consist of atoms, molecule, or ions. Okay, for example, water as a matter consists of H2O molecule. Okay, now we know that matter may consist of atoms, molecule, or ion. Okay, so what we want to learn next is we want to focus more on the atoms. Okay, so let us look at here. Okay, so atom is the smallest unit of an element. Okay, so atom ni yang unit yang paling kecil lah untuk elemen. Okay, and then dia kata an atom is made up of 3 subatomic particle. Okay, so you can imagine in an atom actually ada 3 subatomic particle. Okay, and that subatomic particles are called proton, neutron, and electron. Okay, so I'm sure you have seen this before. Okay, so this is an atom. Okay, and inside the atom ada proton, neutron, and electron. Okay, so let us look at the description here. Proton and neutron is packed in a small nucleus. So, you should be able to point out that proton and neutron berada dekat nucleus. Okay, sebab dia just cakap sini kan. Okay, so this is the nucleus. So, over here ada neutron and proton. Then, what about electron? Okay, electron move rapidly around the nucleus of an atom. Okay, so elektron berada di mana? Dia sentiasa bergerak elektron ni. Dan dia bergerak macam mana? Dia move rapidly around the nucleus of an atom. So, you can imagine as a planet moving around the sun. Okay, so boleh bayangkan dia macam tu lah. Itulah elektron. Okay, and this model here is called Rutherford and Bohr atomic model. So, if you still remember, during your secondary school, you have learned a lot of model. Okay, and this is the latest model that we will use in our study. Okay, now you already understand what is proton, neutron, and electron. Next, we can move to isotope. Okay, first, understand what is the definition of isotope. Okay, isotope adalah atoms of the same element with the same proton number but different nucleon number. Okay, so isotope adalah atoms yang terdiri daripada elemen yang sama, proton number dia pun sama, tapi yang berbeza adalah nucleon number. Okay, so that is the first definition. Or if you find it confusing, okay, guna nucleon number tu kamu rasa macam confused, then you can use the second definition. Okay, the second definition dia cakap atoms of the same element with the same proton numbers, okay, but different number of neutron. Okay, so kiranya proton number tetap sama. Bila proton number sama, maksudnya elemen dia adalah elemen yang sama. Okay, tapi dia punya number of neutron tu yang berbeza. Okay, number of neutron, this one clear. You can see, oh, neutron yang mana? Berada di nukleus sini. Okay. Alright, so itu definition dia. Mana-mana definition diterimalah. Okay, as long as kamu faham. Alright, so chemical properties of isotope are identical. Okay, so the chemical properties of isotope identical. Chemical properties here referring to dia punya the way it reacts, semualah dia sama. Sebab apa sama? Sebab dia adalah elemen yang sama. Okay, so contoh kalau carbon, Yang isotop yang satu lagi itu pun carbon juga. Cuma yang berbeza adalah number of neutron, ataupun if you don't want to use number of neutron, you can use different number of nucleon. Okay, nanti kita tengok dengan lebih detail. Tapi physical properties dia such as density can differ. Okay, sebab dia punya nucleon number dia tu lain. So it will affect the physical properties. Alright, so let us look at this diagram here. Okay, so in this diagram, ini adalah general example. Okay, general example that mean this is not a specific example yang saya ambil daripada elemen dalam predictable, tak. Saya just randomly pick this is X, this is A, this is Z. Okay, so what is X? X here adalah atomic symbol. That mean if my element adalah carbon, that means I need to replace this letter X with C lah, because element carbon, the symbol is C. Okay, that is just atomic symbol according to your predictable. Okay, then what is A, what is Z? Okay, A here adalah nucleon number, or sometimes we call it as mass number. The same thing. Okay, nucleon number atau mass number. Okay, nucleon number ni sama ke dengan number of nucleons? Sama. Okay, benda yang sama. Okay, so kalau kamu perasan dekat atas ni 3 subatomic particles yang ada dalam atom tu, mana ada nukleon kan? Okay, so nukleon ni muncul dari mana? Okay, nukleon is actually hasil tambah proton dengan neutron. So maksudnya if you want to write an equation, okay, so nucleon number equal to proton number plus with neutron number. So, dapatlah nukleon. Okay. Alright. So, A is nucleon number. So, what is Z? Z is proton number, or also called as atomic number. Okay. So, kiranya Z ni adalah proton number. Okay. So, kiranya kena tahulah dua benda ni adalah benda yang sama je, iaitu proton number. Sometimes in exam, it will use mass number. Okay. Kalau dia guna mass number tu, maksud dia adalah nucleon number. Kalau dia guna atomic number, maksud dia adalah proton number ataupun number of proton, benda yang sama. Okay. Oh, so saya terlupa nak mention. Okay, kalau soalan cakap write isotopic notation, okay, seperti yang dalam our learning outcome, this is what we call isotopic notation. The whole thing here, simbol ni termasuk dengan dia punya nucleon number dan juga proton number. Ini kita panggil isotopic notation. So boleh label, this is isotopic notation. Okay. Alright. And then this one pula, ini the whole thing here pun isotopic notation. Yang ini pun isotopic notation. Ini isotopic notation. Okay. So from this isotopic notation, we want to determine the proton and neutron. Okay. So example isotope of hydrogen. Okay. For your information, there are 3 isotope of hydrogen. Okay. So ini we call it as protium. Okay. So kita tengok dekat sini. So, hydrogen 1, 1. So, which one is the proton number? Okay, tadi kita dah belajar over here. Okay, the proton number adalah yang dekat bawah ni. Okay, so maksudnya dekat sini, this one adalah proton number. Okay, so soalan tanya, ada berapa proton number? So, kita pun tulislah jawapan kita 1. Okay, sebab memang 1 kat sini. Then soalan tanya neutron. Okay, neutron not nucleon. Okay, the value atas ni, tadi kita cakap value atas ni adalah nucleon number. Okay, and then nucleon number tu apa? Nucleon number adalah hasil tambah proton dengan neutron. If you want to find neutron, then macam mana? Okay, ini matematik je lah. Okay, if you want to find neutron, we make it neutron as subject. Okay, so neutron equal to nucleon minus with proton. Okay. Alright. So, itulah dia punya formula. Okay. So, now nucleon number kita 1. Proton number kita 1. So, kita punya ni kita tahu sini sebenarnya adalah 1 tolak 1. Nucleon number minus with proton number. So, equal to 0. So, our neutron adalah 0. For this case. Okay, so next kita proceed to deuterium. Okay, for deuterium, okay, so as you can see, ini semua adalah isotopes of hydrogen. Okay, elemen dia sama. Sesuai lah dengan definition tadi kan. Definition cakap same element. Elemen yang sama. Okay, tapi yang berbeza adalah dia punya nukleon number dia. Okay, proton number dia sama. Okay, same proton number. Okay, so kita tengok sini. Proton number sama. So, proton number yang bawah ni lah. Okay, so ni 1. This one also 1. Okay, tak ada masalah. Then, neutron number. Okay, neutron number. So, over here, nukleon kita adalah 2. Okay. So, 2 minus 1 equal to 1. So, ini 3 minus 1 equal to 2. Okay. So, as you can see here, okay, from this isotopic notation, nucleon number, you can see clearly lah different. Berbeza. Okay. And then, from this calculation, we can see that actually antara isotop tu, neutron number dia pun berbeza. Yang the first one, 0. Lepas tu yang ni, 1, yang ni 2. Okay. So, senang sahaja kan. Right. So, hopefully you can understand this. Okay. And then you can continue to try this exercise on the next page. Okay. So, last kita nak tengok extra information. Okay, sometimes an element is represented by using only the nucleon number. Okay, so kalau kadang-kadang kita tulis elemen tu dalam bentuk isotopic notation macam ni. Okay, so this one kita panggil isotopic notation. Okay, tapi kadang-kadang boleh juga soalan tu instead of dia bagi isotopic notation, dia bagi dalam bentuk ni. Dia tulis sodium 23, potassium 39 macam tu. Okay, so kalau kamu jumpa soalan yang tulis macam ni, ini bermaksud number yang dekat belakang ni maksudnya apa? Number yang dekat belakang tu adalah nucleon number. Okay, so please take note over here ini adalah nucleon number. Okay, so the same goes for ini, nucleon number. Kalau kamu check balik dekat isotopic notation, ya memang nilai yang dekat atas ni adalah nucleon number. Okay, so I think that's all for chapter 1.1a, write isotopic notation. Thank you.